Well, thanks everybody for having me first. So how many of you are doing active link building on a day-to-day basis? So we're going to look at kind of what's changed, what's new, and what's still important in all things link building today. Why links are still important, just some fundamentals there. The idea of what I call funding your link equity. And every company that you work for or that you own or run, you're going to have to fund with equity. You're going to have to put money into that project, and you're going to have to fund it that way. The same thing applies to your link equity, to the links that power your website rankings. You have to have a way to fund that for your website. And then my favorite part of the talk is how link building is like fishing. And we'll look at a little bit of that, and then what I call the PESCAR process, which is different ideas for how, what you're going to do for your link building. Also look at the link types and some ideas for link acquisition optimization. So first, this is the search ranking factors from SEO Mods 2 years ago. You can see it's at about almost 70% of the algorithm is based on link-based factors. It's changed a little bit. You know, we have social media and these types of things coming into play. But that's a huge part of the algorithm. And you know, to focus on on-page optimization and focus a lot of your effort on that, you know, there's definitely value there. But it's not at the same level of link building. Link building is such a big piece of the puzzle that this is really where your effort should be placed. Now this is a couple years ago now, 2011, and it's down to about 50%. I would argue with the way the questions were worded, but off-page factors are still somewhere between 50 and 60% of the algorithm. That's a big chunk, and that's not even including social metrics, which are pretty intertwined with all things link building and or links and offsite. This is the PESCAR process, and from here I would focus a little bit more on contacting, or building that list of contacts. How you approach those people is important as well, and then maintaining and managing those relationships is important as well. But that's going to be a little bit too much for today, unfortunately. So.